Hi everyone, my name is Chad. Welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day here in Colorado. We've got a big storm coming through. Should be quite the doozy. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about the universal laws, specifically the law of frequency. So if we think of this universe almost as like a radio station where there's just unlimited stations to choose from. If you're too young for radio, I know it's still there. It's still on the air. So if you tune into a certain radio station, we can also use the example of like a website, okay? So if you tune into a specific website, you get a specific return, right? So maybe if you're listening to a radio station, you're listening to a rock station, right? You tune into just the rock station. If you're listening to, if you want to change the station, then it's going to be hip hop or country or whatever it is. So the universe works a lot like that. We have so many different frequencies around us, and our minds, our thoughts, which are energy, connect to these frequencies. So we want to make sure that we're always on that right frequency. The law of frequency states that there are frequencies that are more beneficial for us, some that are more harmful to us. So if we think of it in the simplest terms as a radio station, the ground's getting a little soft these days here. Sorry, I keep dropping my foot into the holes. So if we think of our minds as radio stations and as the radio, and we're tuning in these stations, we want to make sure that we're tuning in the right station. We want to make sure that we're tuning in to the station that is going to benefit us the most. So we don't want to be on a rock station when we really need some uplifting pop music, so to speak, right? Or if rock is our positive, we want to make sure we're stuck on that rock station and not on the country station. But whatever it is, we want to make sure that we're tuned into that frequency in a definitive manner. We don't want to be jumping around frequencies all day. A lot of times, that's what most of us do. So if you're unaware of how it works, you may go to work and you have this boss that you absolutely can't stand, and they just maybe terrorize you throughout the day and looking over your shoulders and double checking all your work and never give you the benefit of the doubt. We tend to tune into their frequency, and that's why we feel so terrible when we're there. That same thing happens in a relationship when you come home and your spouse is upset about something or just having a bad day and wants to take it out on whoever walks through that door first. You tune into their frequency when you let that happen. So what happens is we start to hold the frequency in our mind that we want to be on. We want to be on that higher frequency. We want to be on that loving frequency, that positive frequency. And when we start to do that, when we start to be able to control that, is when really we take control of our own lives. So if you're on that higher frequency and you get to work and your boss is in a mood that they want to take everything out on you, or your spouse or your relationship partner is in a mood where they want to take everything out on you, you'll notice that things will shift around you. So that spouse, maybe something comes up to where you get called to a meeting, outside of wherever it is. Maybe something comes up where the spouse gets called out, or the partner that's in a bad mood, or the boss in a bad mood has to be in a meeting all day, so they can't interrupt you. You'll notice that shift doesn't just end at that one time. If you keep yourself in that frequency, it will always continue to shift to keep you on that right frequency, to keep you on that right path, the positive frequency. Whatever you are desiring, whatever frequency you are desiring, it will keep you there. The universe works in our favor if we know how to put out the right intention. So we want to make sure that we're on that positive frequency. We want to make sure that we're on the frequency that we want to be on, whether that be attracting money, whether that be attracting a perfect mate, whether that be attracting a friendship even, or that home, or that car, or that jewelry, or that bicycle, whatever it may be. Stay on that frequency. Don't let anything deter you. And you'll notice that things start to shift around you and make that desire come a little bit closer each time. So the universal laws they work just like gravity works. Gravity works for us all on this planet. And universal laws work just the same. They're constantly working, whether we recognize them or not. So we better put a little bit of control in there so we make sure that they're working in our favor. Are you on the right frequency? And what frequency are you desiring? Leave a comment below. Hit that little subscribe button if you like this. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. My name is Chad. Smile at the world. The world will smile back. We'll see you on the next one.